Welcome to the channel, where future millionaires come to level up. Today we're breaking down 15 habits that keep people broke, and what the wealthy do differently. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness, and choosing better. Let's get into it. 1. Binge-watching TV and streaming. If you know every Netflix release date, but haven't worked on your goals this week, something's off. Every hour spent binging Netflix or YouTube is an hour not spent learning, earning, or building something. The wealthy aren't anti-entertainment. They just prioritize content that feeds their goals. Think documentaries, business podcasts, finance breakdowns, entrepreneurial interviews. Instead of escaping reality, they consume content that sharpens their mind and expands their vision. Watch less, create more. Replace 1 hour of passive watching with 1 hour of skill building. And you'll be stunned at what changes. And if you're going to relax, do it mindfully. 1 episode, not 5. 1 video, not a full binge. Control the media. Don't let it control you. 2. Living on fast food. Cheap food isn't cheap. It costs your energy, mood, and productivity. Fast food keeps you in survival mode. It spikes your blood sugar, fogs your brain, and zaps motivation. Wealthy people understand success starts in the kitchen. Energy is currency. They meal prep. They invest in supplements. They value mental clarity over temporary cravings. You can't run $1 million empire with a $10 diet. High performers eat like athletes because if your body is sluggish, your ambition will be too. Even if you're on a budget, you can make smarter choices. Oats, rice, veggies, beans, eggs. Affordable and energizing. Health is the foundation of wealth. Prioritize it. 3. Shopping only for sales. Chasing deals might feel smart, but it often leads to mindless spending. If you're buying things just because they're 30% off, you're not saving. You're just accumulating clutter. The wealthy practice intentional consumption. They buy less, but better. They focus on return on investment, even with small purchases, whether it's clothes, gadgets, or home goods. The question is always, does this serve me? Think about it. Would you rather have 5 cheap jackets you never wear, or 1 power outfit that gets you compliments and confidence? Don't chase discounts, chase value. And remember, broke people look rich. Rich people look broke. Quality over quantity, always. 4. Waking up late. Late mornings mean lost opportunity. The hours before the world wakes up are prime real estate for growth. You'll rarely hear a millionaire say, "I'm a night owl who wakes up at noon." They value early hours because they're distraction-free. That's when they plan, reflect, and execute. Studies show people who wake up earlier are more proactive, more consistent, and more fulfilled. You don't have to start at 5 a.m., just start earlier than your excuses. Want to change your life? Start by changing your morning. Build a routine. Read, meditate, journal, move your body, set intentions. Own your morning and you'll own your day. Even waking up just 30 minutes earlier each day adds up to 180 plus hours per year. That's over a full work month of extra progress. 5. Obsessing over sports. You know every player, every stat, every team, but you don't know your net worth, your debt-to-income ratio, your business niche? Here's the truth. Rich people play games. They don't just watch them. Sure, the wealthy enjoy sports, but it's not their identity. They don't spend entire weekends watching someone else's victory. They spend that time building their own. You can be a fan, just don't let fandom replace your future. Watch the game, but don't forget to be the player in yours. 6. Poor hygiene and presentation. You don't need designer brands or expensive cologne, but you do need to be clean, well-groomed, and intentional about how you show up. People decide how to treat you within seconds, before you say a word. Wealthy people dress like they respect themselves, even at the gym or grocery store. It's not vanity, it's branding. Presentation is your silent elevator pitch. You don't need to be flashy. You just need to be sharp, consistent, and polished. Look like someone who values themselves, and watch how others do too. A haircut, clean nails, fresh breath, well-fitting clothes. These small things speak volumes. 7. Blaming others. The government sucks. My parents didn't teach me. My boss is unfair. Sound familiar? Blame feels good in the moment, but it's a dead end. Wealthy people play the long game, and that starts with ownership. They may not have caused their problems, but they sure as hell take responsibility for fixing them. No one's coming. Own it. Build anyway. Excuses are easy. Accountability is power. When you realize you're the problem, you also realize you're the solution. Blame robs you of control. Ownership gives it back. 8. No emergency fund. One surprise and your whole world collapses? That's not bad luck. That's poor preparation. The average millionaire has cash reserves, not because they expect disaster, but because they're ready. Even $10 a week into a separate account builds the muscle. Start with $500, then aim for 3 months' expenses. It's not about wealth, it's about freedom. Emergencies are stressful, but they don't have to be financial catastrophes. Your future self will thank you. And with fewer emergencies, you can make bolder moves because your back isn't against the wall. 9. Using credit for non-assets. If it doesn't pay you back, why are you financing it? Clothes, new iPhones, luxury car leases, all liabilities. The wealthy use credit to build leverage, real estate, inventory, business tools. Every dollar they borrow is working for them, not draining them. If it doesn't make money, it shouldn't cost interest. Use credit as a tool, not a trap. Pay it off monthly. Build credit strategically. Invest in things that multiply, not things that depreciate the second you buy them. Bad debt creates slavery. Smart debt creates leverage. 10. Having kids too early. Kids are incredible, but let's be real, they're expensive. Wealthy people often wait until they've built a foundation. They want to give their kids more than love. They want options. That's not selfish. That's strategy. Raising children is easier when you're not drowning. It's about planning. So, when the time comes, your child has stability, opportunity, and a role model who's not just surviving, but thriving. Build stability first, then build a family. And when you're ready, you won't just raise a child, you'll raise a legacy. 11. Skipping health checkups. Waiting for a breakdown to see a doctor? That's gambling. Wealthy people treat their health like an asset. They don't wait for pain. They invest in prevention, from physicals to mental health. Because they know, if you're not well, nothing else matters. Your body is the engine of your success. Take care of it now, or pay for it later. It's cheaper to stay healthy than to get healthy. 12. Spending money before earning it. We live in a world of instant gratification, but instant spending equals long-term regret. Wealthy people delay pleasure. They understand compound growth of money, skills, and self-control. Spending before earning isn't just risky, it's a habit that normalizes poverty. Earn first, then spend with power. Budget, track, prioritize. Don't buy the lifestyle, build the life. It's not about deprivation, it's about strategy. 13. Surrounding yourself with broke mindsets. Your environment shapes your outcome. If everyone around you jokes about being broke, avoids accountability, and hates change, that mindset is contagious. Wealthy people are intentional about their circle. They attend masterminds, they seek mentors, they join rooms that feel intimidating, because that's where growth lives. Cut the noise, build your tribe, audit your circle, upgrade accordingly. If your friends don't push you, teach you, or inspire you, it's time to level up. 14th. Not following through. Everyone has ideas, everyone makes plans, but most people stop when it gets uncomfortable. The rich, they follow through, even when no one's watching. They don't chase motivation, they chase consistency. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and dollars. Finish what you start, even if it's slow, even if it's not perfect. Results come to those who keep going. Show up every day, especially when you don't feel like it. 15. Expecting others to save them. Waiting for someone to fix your life? Newsflash, they're not coming. The wealthy didn't wait for opportunity. They made it. If they didn't have skills, they learned them. If they didn't have capital, they got creative. Stop waiting. Start building. Ownership is the ultimate power. You are your own rescue mission. Bonus thought, here's one most people avoid. Statistically, the wealthiest people are less religious than the poor. Why? Because they don't rely solely on hope. They believe in action. They pray, but they also plan. They have faith, but they follow through. Belief without execution is a wish. Faith plus work, that's power. And no matter what you believe in, God, the universe, or yourself, remember this: movement creates miracles. If this hit hard, good. These habits are silent traps. But now you see them clearly. Awareness is the first step. Action is the next. Which habit will you change today? Comment below, make it public, make it real, and repeat after me: I will be rich. Now go build something great